Hello, John Kraz here again, and welcome to part 3 of the hollow wooden surfboard build, building up the rails or the sides of the board. The first thing I'm going to do is put in nose blocking and tail blocking. This will give some wood for the shape of the board as well as a landing for the top deck. This shows how I'm going to build the rails. I first do a chime log and then a starter strip. The next strip I add is the rail strips. Each one is coved and beaded so they interlock with each other. This gives you the ability to shape the rail. This provides enough material for shaping later on, as well as a landing place for the top deck. The first place I start was with the chime logs. I'm steaming them here so I could get them around the nose and the tail. And I just do a preform, let it sit for a little bit so it takes shape. And then after that, I'm going to glue the pieces in place. Here I'm sizing up the chime log so I could cut it and crisscross it on the tail. As you can see, there's a lot of clamps used when you actually glue the pieces down for them to stay in nice in place and nice and tight to the deck. Here I'm planing down the extra material they had on the frame at the weak part of the nose so it doesn't break when it's not glued to the board. If you notice, I keep on going to the back of the shop. I have a steamer set up there so I could steam the rail strips to make them nice and soft and pliable so when they bend they don't crack. Here's a close-up of the steamer I have. It's a pipe with a steam generator in the back. And in the front I have a cap on it with two holes to let the steam pressure out. I soaked the pieces in the steamer for about 5 minutes to soften them up so I could form the shapes around the nose and the tail without the actual cedar breaking. Now I'm just going to keep on adding rail strips until I form the complete rail of the board, as well as a place, a landing it's called, for the top deck to be glued down to the rails. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you tune in to part 4.